Hi everyone, welcome back to my Travel Journal with Me series where I'm making a spread for every day that my friends came to visit me in Toronto. This is part 2. Part 1, I made this beautiful spread about going stationery shopping and to the OCAD grad exhibition. So today we'll be doing day 2 of 3. So grab your supplies and let's journal together. I'm going to start with photos and deciding what I'm going to use. I have 3 of these that could potentially be used, so we'll see if I can work those in. I also have this ephemera here. This was from that day, this receipt, some stickers that we bought from a small business, postcards, maps, and other things. Most of these will be for day 3, so I'll use these guys today. This sticker, this receipt, and this photo all go together. We had this amazing brunch at Light Cafe, and we got mini pancakes and really good fruit tea and eggs and waffle fries. It was so yummy. So I want to commemorate that with the receipt and the photo and the sticker. So I'll use that somehow. This is a photo of the 3 of us holding these stickers that we got from an artist called Arrived Late. She also made this postcard. So I want to use that and bring that together. The theme of this spread will likely be pink and blue just because there's so much of it. And I'm keeping everything a little bit further down from the top so that I can do the title all along the top again, like I did last time. Thinking I might do like a double tip-in kind of situation maybe. I did this in a previous spread, this one, where I put the photo on top and it's a tip-in itself, and then the postcard is also a tip-in, so you can see the full postcard and the photo, but still have a lot of room to write. So I might do that. All right, I think this looks good as a tentative placement for everything. So I'm going to cut out or cut off the last little bit of this postcard so that it will fit. I'll use some of this washi tape because it has pink and blue on it, so it works really well. I'll tape those sides together. So now this can tip out on its own, and then I'll do it again for this side. There we go. Now this tips out and this does too, so I have almost the whole page to write. This was the sticker that we bought from Arrived Late. I really love it, but I don't want to stick it down, so I might do like a triple tip out. That way you can see the whole illustration and each individual piece too. Okay, now this tips out and this tips out, and then the postcard also tips out. So it's perfect. And I can add things to the back of this if I would like an extra photo perhaps, and an extra sticker maybe. I'll also probably add some decoration on the page as well, just a little bit to keep it looking cute. But thinking something like this for the bottom here, colored paper behind the photo. Sure, why not? So gluing that down, I have the pink and the yellow from the postcard over here, bordering the photo. I think that looks really cute. It helps bring some of the pink over here because it's very black and white. And that will be the two big pieces on my spread of the sticker and the receipt from the brunch place that we went to where the photo is from. And then we have this lovely triple tip-in. It will add a little bit of bulk, but because this is a thinner notebook and it's thread bound, it'll chunk up a little bit, but I'm not too worried about it. So from here we have a few options. I can start decorating the pages a little bit around where I've put the bigger pieces. I can add some little details. I can add some stamps. So I'll see what looks good when it comes down to it. I have this ticket washi tape that I think is really cute. I could add that somewhere. When I sit down to do these journal with me's, I genuinely have no idea where it's going to go. So I end up cutting a lot of footage of me just thinking about what I want to do or testing out a few ideas before I put them down. This time is no exception. It's really all about intuition and just kind of seeing what works. This washi tape could work. I think I'm going to add another photo to the back of this as a little fun surprise. I think I'm going to use this ride guide map that I pulled off of a streetcar as the backing for this to give it a little bit more interest. So I'll cut out part of the downtown map. Ticket or two could be really cute here as well. Sometimes I get too ahead of myself and I start wanting to layer before I actually glue anything down. I have this ephemera pack as well that I meant to use and forgot to take out earlier. This is a Tim Holtz ephemera pack that my mom got me for my birthday, which is so thoughtful, and I really love it. So there's lots of options here, 2 for pieces and things to use that could be travel themed. I pulled out a few pieces from that Tim Holtz set, so I'll have those on hand as well to potentially use. I like this little special delivery one because Emma and Olivia came to see me and they were a special delivery to me. It went a little off the rails in terms of it's not very pink and blue, but I do really like it. So now we can come back to this. I have some other ephemera that I might use as well. Just thinking about where I want to take this spread. So these pieces are little stamp blanks, and the blue ones might be really cute. I have these as well, which I used in my last spread. These caught my eye specifically for the pink, so I might use one of those. I have this Today Date ephemera pack with 3 different colors. And all of these things are from Paper Game, by the way. I did a huge stationery haul from Paper Game where I bought a lot of ephemera pieces like this. So if you want to watch that video, I will link it in a card and down below as well. I used one of these in my previous spread as well. You don't see many purple tickets, but these are really fun to have on hand and can be really helpful to add something to a spread, especially when they're more neutral color, because then you can use them in so many different ways. I like the idea of doing like a little corner or doing a little bit of designs around the bottom here so it doesn't look so empty. Maybe I'll do this. And it was May 6th, so I can circle that date. I kind of like the idea of it being this bottom corner because this will fold out this way and is more aligned to the left, so on the right side it might balance it out. I never really know how it's gonna go until I'm in it or until it's finished, and then I decide if I like it or not. So this is truly my process here. The flowers look really cute on there. It kind of looks like they're printed onto the page, so that would be a nice way to kind of continue the flowers that are in the washi tape here, which means I should also probably bring flowers up here somewhere. Using my tweezers will make this a lot easier. Some blue flowers. Maybe a little vine here. This one is tough because I don't want to take away too much emphasis on the sticker and the postcard. It's very bright. There's already a lot going on. So adding too many little details is going to make this just even more overwhelming. But I don't want this down here to look completely disconnected, so I have to be really mindful of the colors that I'm using and making sure that they don't look like 3 completely separate things going on. That's why my trick, or what I usually do, is pulling in the same kind of motifs like flowers, or if I had some more, you know, kind of retro vibe stickers, then this would be a great spot for them. But I have flowers that echo the colors, and that's how you bring the flowers into it. And then I can start building off of that over here, as well as using more of the pink. So that way it looks more cohesive, which I also say a lot in my videos. That's just my style. Sometimes it's fun to go intentionally completely different, but especially for travel, I want to make sure that when you flip to the page, you can see thematically how everything works together and it all looks like one trip instead of disjointed pages together. It's all down to personal preference, honestly. I think it also might be fun to kind of secretly continue some decoration down here that you can't really see when this is closed. So it sort of looks like it's part of it, and then you flip it open and there's a little something. So maybe I'll just continue it up the left side. Sorry, the right side here. So if I put this here, I'll be able to see a little bit of the blue, a little bit of like the pinkish red peeking through. So glue that down. I'll glue down this piece. It might not stay. This is kind of thick cardstock, but we'll see how it goes. I find the Elmer's Extreme glue stick to be the best glue stick I've tried so far. Other ones aren't as heavy duty, so they don't tend to stick as well, I find. I'm not super concerned because everything ends up staying pressed together in the journal anyway, but it's good to make sure things stay down so you don't open your journal one day and things start falling out. That's not fun. Put that down here. So when this is closed, kind of looks like that. Would this sticker be too much? I really like it. It's just a lot of detail. Yeah, too much. Sometimes I know when to stop. So I like how this corner looks. It's not too much, but it's a little something, and there's enough space to write. So underneath, I can just continue this up this way. Doesn't look too bad. I think I like this ticket because it does have blue and pink in it. And if I put it far enough over, you won't really be able to see it. I think I want to add a little gold element. I believe this is by Fairy Ball, and it's gold foil handwriting, something like that. If you know me, you know that I love gold foil elements, so I use this a lot. So this is what it looks like with everything folded, and then this is what it looks like when it's unfolded and I still have lots of writing space, so that's great. We'll come over to this side now, and I have a couple little elements here, but not much. Lots of black and white on this side, so if I could bring a little bit more pink and blue down here, I think that would look good. This is going to be really skinny writing, I'm just realizing now, but I have, you know, a good amount of space, so that's not too bad. Would this bird sticker be cute? Yeah, maybe. I'm looking over here and I'm seeing this washi tape sample. I'm thinking this might work for bringing some blue. I think I want to use the same washi tape up here a little bit. I'm so glad that I got samples of these because I do really like them, but I don't use them enough to use up a whole roll. So I always try to go for sample packs if I can, because it's about the same price as 1 or 1.5 full rolls, but you get so many options and more shops are offering samples, which is great. Okay, I added some last few elements over here on the right side, and I think I'm pretty much done with the collaging and gluing down for now. This time to write the title, I'm going to be using my Tombow markers. Last time when I wrote the title with the Crayola Super Tips, it worked well, but the blue has already started fading, which is fine, but I'd rather not. So I'm hoping with these ones, the colors will stay a little bit longer. I think I'll do blue on this side and pink on this side, just to echo what I did over here. All right, that's the final spread. I added the titles and a few more little details around the edges of the page, as well as all of the beautiful collages and the tip-ins here. So that is a really fun way to add more photos if you need more space. Thank you so much for journaling with me. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next Travel Journal with Me video. Bye.